Hi everyone, welcome to How Ines Rolls. Today I am going to be making super fun and yummy easy Halloween treats. And I'm doing a collaboration with Noreen's Kitchen. I need to get started. Okay, in all honesty, I do love Halloween. It's actually one of my favorite holidays, and it's probably because my birthday month is in October, but I won't be wearing the glasses for the whole time, or I won't be able to see the recipes that I'm going to do. So last night we were booed, and if you know what that is, it's just a little treat. So I got these really cute plates because I'm going to boo some families tonight. So I'm working today in collaboration with Noreen's Kitchen. She is awesome. If you do not know who Noreen is, you need to go and check her out. I'll have her link below, and she is like the queen of cooking, and she's really quite the professional. I learned so much from watching Noreen's Kitchen, and just recently she had videos on kitchen prep stuff where you could use your mason jars as measuring cups, and so I was like, yeah, mind blown. Like, of course I should be using my mason jars. So she is awesome. She has really easy recipes and they're delicious. And so today we're going to be doing some Halloween treats. And today I'm making an pumpkin Oreo cheesecakes. Plus I'm also going to show you some really quick and easy treats that you can make with your kids and family as well. So I have my apron on, I got my little fancy plates. Now I need to get my mixer going. So I'm just beating the cream cheese and sugar right now first, and I decided to double the recipe. So at the end of this video, you will see the recipe card for just one recipe. But I decided to double it because, come on, it's cheesecake. I know my family will love it. And the pumpkin, it calls for 1 cup of pumpkin, and this has enough for almost 2. So it's 15 ounces. I figured that's two cups. So I'm just gonna double this recipe, and then maybe I'll put some in the freezer and maybe save them for Halloween. So we'll see how many it will make and how many we actually use with our booing skills tonight. So you can see I've mixed up the cream cheese and the sugars. So I've added some sour cream, some pumpkin, and some spices, some cinnamon and nutmeg, and there's some flour in there as well. So I'm gonna mix that, add my eggs and my vanilla, and it'll be ready to bake. I now have my vanilla and my eggs. Now I'm done. It smells like pumpkin cheesecake in here. So I just now have to get the liners ready, and this will be the fun part. I bought these super cute little Halloween cupcakes as treat yourself, because you know I will. So I'm going to line these up, and then the fun part is you take Oreos and you split them in half so that you put the bottom, or you put one of the halves at the bottom of the cupcake liner with the frosting side up, so all like that sweetness gets into the batter while it's cooking. Can't wait. So I'm starting to line the cupcakes with the Oreos. Super easy. You could even probably get your kids in here. If my kids were here, they would maybe help. But this is gonna be so yummy in this recipe, I can already tell, and I love Oreos. Oreos love me. We get them a lot. So I wanted to tell you that the first time I was introduced to Noreen was from Danny and Tina from Phillips Fam Bam, and they were just full of compliments with her, about her, just talking about how wonderful she was and how they have learned a lot from her cooking methods. And so of course I love cooking, so I followed her and I felt the same way. I feel like she speaks to her viewers like they're friends, and I feel like I'm one of her friends. So I feel special like that. So I hope you go and check out her channel and show her some love. You can tell her that Ines sent you if you aren't already following her. But yeah, she's been great, and I know she's making some Halloween brownie pizza pie or something like this. and maybe some other little treats as well. So let me get these filled, and then we'll start on something else while this is cooking. So these are ready to go into the oven, and I love the preciseness of the recipe. Baking for 24 minutes and resting for 15. I love it. While those are cooking, I'm gonna show you 3 super easy, put together pretty quick, and even get your kids involved with. So the first one I make every year, and it's called the chocolate chip caterpillar. So all you're gonna need is some frosting and some cookies, store-bought. Make it easy for yourself. Make something special like semi-homemade, or make these from scratch. Totally from you. I've done both, but these are gonna be so easy. So let me show you. First, I need to dye this with green food coloring. So I've done that. I just added a little bit of green food coloring, and I'm just gonna fill up a baggie. And this will be the glue that puts our caterpillar together. So now it's just putting it together. So then I'm just adding a little dollop, kind of on the bottom half of it, and just adding a cookie. So I'm zigzagging it. I'm gonna make it go like this, because when I pick it up, it's gonna be able to stand by itself, and then put them into the refrigerator, and that frosting will hold. Okay, so now I'm gonna start swooping it forward. So you could also just leave it laying down, but I kind of like trying to make him stand up. So I'm gonna make him kind of stand up a little bit more. Let me put my frosting down. And I'm gonna try to make it more curvy and have him standing up, this super cute little caterpillar. So you can see here that I have just curved the body. I've even put some back here, some cookies to prop it up. And I even added another cookie on the edges here where it needed more of a point. And so now all I'm going to do is just add a little face to the front and some pretzel sticks. I'll show you. So I gobbed one more on the very front, and then I took one final cookie, and I'm going to just put some cute little eyes. Now, if you don't have these, M&Ms will be just fine. In fact, I'm using M&Ms for the smile. So it'll just be very, very cutesy. And on a night where it can be a little bit scary for our littles, this is kind of like a cute little way of making a treat. So here's some of the antenna, or the pretzel stick. And we're just gonna put that on. I might need to put a little bit more frosting. And I'll put this in the refrigerator, and ta-da! Isn't that so cute? And then your guests or the kids in your family can just take one and kind of just go along the train, right? Easy peasy. And talking about things that might be a little too scary for our littles, I have a wonderful book called Go Away Big Green Monster. And some of you might know or remember that I also teach preschool. So this is a wonderful book that kind of takes and deconstructs a monster. So that's really nothing at all. So it's really good for this time of year for the monsters or the costumes that can be a little bit creepy. So on to the next thing. So I'm gonna be doing 2 that are fairly similar. So I just need to prep them first. I need some marshmallows and my pretzel sticks. So if you're interested in these few things that are extra than the Oreo pumpkin cheesecakes, I have a little shopping list here. So these I'm gonna put together, and I'm gonna get some pretzel sticks put together. They're going to be ghostly treats and marshmallow mummies. So easy, and the kids will love them. These just came out of the oven, so I'm gonna give it a 15-minute rest before I take them out, and they are looking delicious. So while those are resting, I'm starting to get some other things ready. So here's my broomstick. I couldn't find the little snack roll-ups, So all I did was get a regular fruit roll up and then just snip it to the size I wanted. And you can, it says to make like 14 of them, but honestly, I think I'm gonna just make as many as I want. So I'm gonna just do that for fun. So I'm just gonna wrap it a little bit around. You don't even need it all. So I'm just kind of tearing it and then going. So that's gonna be the little broom base. And I'm just putting them right now to rest on wax paper so they don't stick to the ground or stick to the paper towels. And then when I'm getting ready, I'm gonna put out more wax paper to make these. So there's gonna be ghosts sitting on them and they're super cute. So I'm making also some mummies using the pretzel sticks as well. You're just gonna punch through just like that. And then put one at the top and one at the bottom. There's your mummy prep. And then we're also going to use the fruit roll-ups as well. I guess my variety pack did have some fruit strips or the fruit by the foot. So I'm just gonna cut those in half because that's gonna be the mummy wraps. And then I'm just gonna very carefully wrap them around each of the portions of the marshmallows. I'm gonna save an opening for the eyes in which I'll show you what I'll put there. But this is gonna be perfect. I don't think it comes in any other colors in my box this time. But if you can, they have like red and yellow and blues and greens. That'd be fun to have some different colored ones, don't you think? So I was able to cut up right down the middle of the fruit by the foot, which makes this part so much easier. So I gave them a little headband, and 1/2 of it will cover the parts that I need. So that way, if it gives you a good gauge of how many you're gonna need, it's just 1/2 will cover one mummy. And so it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, it's like better if it's not. So I'm just gonna wrap them around. Try to come back up a little bit. And kind of seal it on there a little bit. So see there, he's got like a little face right here going on. And I'll show you how I'm gonna put the face on right now. Using some decorating gel, all you have to do is put some dots. Now, if you have some little eyes, like the little candy eyeballs, that would be perfect there as well. But this is just very simple. Now I'm moving on to make these ghostly treats. So I just got some almond bark or white melting chocolates. It's gotta be white. And so I'm just gonna melt these down, and you saw how I was putting the little fruit roll-ups around the pretzel sticks. Now we're gonna put them together. So I've started pouring the melted chocolate in. I know it's kind of upside down, but you just kind of drop the mini chocolate chips to make a little mouth and some eyes. How cute. So I'm gonna try to make as many of these to put on our boo plates. It'll be wonderful. So cute. And then I have lots of baking sheets, so I can just put these in the freezer and start on my next ones. And these should crisp up pretty quickly or chill down. Cool. These turned out super cute. I mean, come on. What child wouldn't love one of these, or adult? So I'm gonna start plating up some of our boo treats. To get these little pumpkin Oreo cheesecakes ready, all I'm doing is putting a little bit of whipped cream on top. This is Cool Whip. The Cool Whip holds its shape a little bit better, and I kind of like it. So we're gonna put that on the plate. As you can see here, I have one ready to go. Put a little bit of the treats on the side. Can't wait. Before I head out and make my fun delivery, I just wanted to say thank you to Noreen for collaborating with me today. It has been so fun. I love Halloween treats, and I think my neighbors will too. So if you're also from Noreen's Kitchen, I just want to say welcome and click subscribe if you haven't done so. I'd love to have you along on my YouTube journey, and stick around. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. See you soon.